Yeah, my name is Jason. I live in the San Francisco Bay Area, Silicon Valley, and I am a senior product marketing manager in tech.
Amazing. And to help set the stage, can you share just a little bit about where you were in your job search before you came into CareerAmp?
Yeah, I was about out of work or underemployed for about a year, mostly that out of work. And so it was time to do something more aggressive. Nothing was working.
You said a year you were out.
But yeah, about a year. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, got you. And as you were evaluating different programs or coaching partners to assist you, what was important to you about picking one in your best interest?
For me, as Career Amp really spoke to the frustrations I was experiencing, like, not getting callbacks, knowing I was already fit for the job and getting the rejection email, presenting myself, which I knew was probably not going well because obviously I hadn't had a job. And so you really spoke to those frustrations and the fact that you're all recruiters, it was like going to the source, okay, what am I doing wrong here? And let's right the ship and get it going the right way.
Yeah, for sure. Um, and in terms of why you ultimately chose us, maybe versus other programs that you were choosing now that you're on the inside and and landed some job offers, what made you choose CareerAmp?
It was a full stack approach. Other people do resumes, other people do interviewing, coaching. You took a full approach from starting with the mental side, like, hey, you did some, reminding me I did some good things in my career and how to present it. And then you made it easy for me to get my resume buffed up and cleaned up. You also had the recruiters to actually talk to really tell me how to present myself better, and more importantly, dial in my story, which
Mm-hmm.
is where I was weak at because I'm a jack of all trades
Mm-hmm.
guy, and we live in an age of specialization, so it was really hard for me to dial in my story on my own. And so getting that guidance from recruiters themselves and in the methodology had really helped.
Awesome. That's great. Well, I'm so stoked for you. We were just talking earlier about your multiple offers that you received, and that's definitely a win. But I'm curious if you would consider that your biggest win or something else.
I would say it's just getting my story straight, because again, being a jack of all trades guy in this day and age is, well, it should be a value. It's just unfortunately the way you present yourself, and I just wasn't doing that well. And so once I got that dialed in, everything else kind of just fell into place. It made
Mm,
easier to do my interviews, to prep for my interviews, what examples I needed to give when. And so the whole preparation process, how I presented myself, just dramatically changed, and it was more aligned. And so that really helped me. So when I got into these interviews, I was crushing them, and I felt more prepared than I've ever felt since I started my career. So it took a lot of the insecurity out in my preparation process. So
that's awesome.
yeah,
That's
that would be
awesome.
hard. That'd be my biggest one because I could take that going forward into the next thing. So
Yes, indeed. Skills
yeah,
for life.
yeah, skills for life,
So
exactly.
great. Okay, last question is if you were talking to somebody or somebody's watching this and they're on the fence on whether or not they want to join CareerAmp, what would you tell them?
It's a central source to figure out that current hiring market and the changes. What I was taught in school, from high school, undergrad, and graduate school, just stopped applying. And so it's a very convoluted process, with all a lot of information out there. And this was a central source to just lay it out. And so I could figure out, okay, this is how it works. This is how I need to present myself. And the methodology, the tools, and the resources allowed me to do that. And so from that standpoint, yes, because it'll get you to focus and dial in on presenting yourself appropriately and how to build that out.
Amazing. Anything else you wanted to add before we sign off?
I just want to say thanks to everyone for the time and energy, and yeah, it was great. And I push friends towards you now. So, all
Oh, thank you. Thank you,
right.
Jason. And I'm just so pleased for you. Congratulations again. And thanks for spending time with me today.
All right. Thank you.